burned 115,000 acres, but there's many more to tell you about. In fact, we just had a new fire begin in San Diego County, so areas like Oceanside, California. I have a very good friend, my best friend actually lives in Oceanside, so I'm watching over that area very closely for her. Lake effect snow continues. We'll talk about that, those San Diego fires that have started to burn, and a clipper could bring a big storm to the East Coast. We'll watch two clippers actually on the way. Let's talk about this emergency in California, though. Fires have burned over 140,000 acres in total, and I mentioned the Thomas fire was 115 of that, so that's a big one. I believe it's only about 5% contained at this point. 5,700 firefighters throughout the state doing a fantastic job working overtime, and over 400 buildings destroyed. There's an incredible video, if you go to our website, that actually shows a guy that saves a rabbit, of all things, out of the fire. The rabbit runs into the fire. He actually gets him out. And some people it's really controversial. Do you run in? Do you save a rabbit? Do you save yourself? Obviously, you save yourself, but it was one of those heartwarming stories. So check it out on theweathernetwork.com. Okay, so we have snow down in the deep south. We talked about this yesterday. It's playing out. Yeah, right along the Gulf Coast. In fact, models that handled the cold air handled it well, because that cold air got all the way down to the Gulf Coast along I-10 and I-20. And that snow really has been knocking on your door on your Friday morning through areas like Atlanta, Georgia. And you could pick up 1 to 3+ centimeters. In fact, the National Weather Service in Corpus Christi, Texas, measured 4 inches of heavy, wet snow. Now, this is obviously not going to stick around. You're not going to be shoveling for hours. You're not going to be snow blowing. But you will see maybe a white dusting, especially as we go up through the Appalachians. So this storm starts down there, moves up the eastern seaboard, and really could bring the first snow to areas like Massachusetts and through New England in general. Isn't that weird? They don't have any snow. The lakes have a little bit of snow. Texas has snow. It's really odd. It's not normal, that's for sure. But let's talk about our setup for the weekend. We do have a clipper that'll move through the Great Lakes. That'll bring a dusting of snow. I'll play Friday out first, and then you'll see the clipper bring a dusting through northern Michigan. We're talking about an inch or two. And then you saw the system through Massachusetts and through New England. That's the one that's bringing the Texas snow. You could expect actually some shovelable and plowable snow through New England, and it's been the first one for you. So heads up there. We're also watching a secondary clipper that'll also run right through the lakes, as they usually do, and bring not only just another batch of a fresh 2 to 3 inches of snow from Michigan and upstate New York and through Detroit and through Buffalo. But then the lake effect machine will continue through much of the weekend and really into next week, as we have a few rounds of Arctic air. So it's just going to keep that machine going. We do have lake effect snow squall warnings in place just east of Watertown.